Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at again with this 2.8 Elixir Hog Rider Cycle deck. This deck destroys any type of 2.9 Expo deck because you got the Earthquake, the Ice Golem, and the Musketeer to shut down and destroy Expos. You also end up having the Ice Golem to kite bridge spam, the mini pack to demolish battle rams and ram riders, and the Musketeer just to make sure that you're dealing with anything that the Ice Golem kites. Check out this deck for 12 win-grand challenges. It's amazing in the current meta. Let's go jump straight into some games and let's assert some dominance. So we got a game against Camelo. We're going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're immediately follow up with bats in the back. What do you got in store for us, man? I'm ready. My body is prepared, and you're going to be saucing out a Magic Archer, one of the most popular cards in the new update. I mean, this is so annoying to play against when he's either going to be running Pekka, or it's going to end up being a... Yeah, it's probably just going to be Pekka. It could be Royal Hogs, but usually going to be Pekka after we see Dark Prince, right? So if he's going to drop Pekka, we really want to end up going for a Hog Rider and Mini Pekka opposite lane, and we never really want an Earthquake unless we finish off the game with it. So that's what we're going to be looking for. I definitely need to end up going for a Snowball here and then cycle back to a Musketeer to finish this spam off. Otherwise, we're going to be in a world of pain. So he's going to end up going for a Bandit as well. So we're just going to end up going for an Ice Golem to body block for the Electro Wizard and also finish off the Bandit. So I don't think he has much Elixir, so we're going to follow up with a Hog Rider here. I don't think he has Elixir for the Pekka because he ended up spamming the river so heavily, so I felt comfortable going in for a Hog Rider. Otherwise, the Pekka would just be able to get on top of that Musketeer way too quickly, and then he would have gotten a nice Elixir trade, whereas he dropped Dark Prince, which just dies to Skeletons now. So I'm very confident with this situation. Kind of just waiting for a Pekka slow roll in the back. That's what I want to see, guys. Hopefully he does it. Because if he drops anything behind, like, okay, there he is. I was going to say, if he ends up dropping, like, a Bandit or Electro Wizard on top of the Hog Rider and the Mini Pack is behind it, usually it's a really bad situation. Like, he has to drop a Battle Ram right now. Just because there's so few cards that are good at defending a Mini Pack in this deck when your Pack is out of cycle for a positive Elixir trade. So we can just go Ice Golem, kite this opposite, and that's really solid for me. And I can even end up going for, like, Skeletons here and finish off the Magic Archer with the Musketeer. The bats on defense are going to be prime, guys. He's going to be able to kill this so quickly. He's going to go for Electro on defense, so we want to end up going for a Mini Pack around top of the Electro that he's about to drop. Oh, he didn't fall for a trap card, guys. That was so close, yet so far away. If that happens, if they drop an Electro right on top of a Mini Pack, it is the funniest thing in the Clash Royale. I feel like that's one of my favorite interactions. Seeing your opponent just wither away with the wrong play. We're just going to try to get away with bats. Oh, very well played on his end. Anyway, the Ice Golem's going to be able to pull everything off to the side, so the Magic Archer ends up dying. And the Mini Pack is going to go tread behind the Ice Golem. Let's go, man. Musketeer is going to lock onto the tower. I think we can win this matchup. A lot of people are having issues with it because you don't have a tremendous way of dealing with Pekka. Like, if you think about it, your Earthquake is not going to do so well. It's not going to do so hot. It's only great against buildings. You have to cycle a lot of Musketeers. You need to save Ice Golem on defense. And then when they drop the Pekka and they don't have it in cycle, then you can go in for the Mini Pekka on offense. And it's going to give you a lot of value, as you guys are seeing right now. It's able to kill the Bandit or put it into a place that I don't have to worry about it anymore. And yeah, this is working out really well. I'm going to end up going for Skeletons. I don't have to, but I want to since the Dark Prince also is going to be a little bit obnoxious. And we want to make sure that it's going to... The Dark Prince would have killed and splashed all the Skeletons, so we got some value out of the Skellys anyway by denying all damage there. Let's just go in for another Mini Pekka here. Bats, Musketeer. We're going to be able to kill the Magic Archer, and that's all we really cared about. Since he doesn't have Pekka in cycle, we can cycle back to another bit of spam. Alright, this is unfortunate, so I think I have to end up going in like this. I need to get back to Ice Golem, I think. Otherwise, I think we kind of lose. Ice Golem's going to body block for a lot of damage. And I think he's down so much that he's not able to afford a Pekka here. So let's just go and finish off the game with a Hog Rider Earthquake. So very few situations would I ever advise you to go in for an Earthquake. But when you feel like you can finish off the game with just like a single Hog Rider hit, and that Earthquake allows you to do it, do it. That's what's up, man. So this is one of the matchups that a lot of people have been struggling about. I want to break it down to 3 tips and tricks. Number 1, do not drop your Ice Golem unless you feel like you need to finish off the game. You need to save that on defense so you're able to kite units to the opposite lane. Number 2, when they drop Pekka in the back, you want to end up using Mini Pekka on offense, and I usually use it on defense against like Golems or Bridge Spam, but against this Pekka deck, they don't have great answers to it. As you guys saw, the Battle Ram was not a good answer. It was a 4 for 4, and it really stifled his offense. And then number 3 is just don't use your Earthquake unless you're finishing off the game, as you guys just saw at the end. That was the only time I used my Earthquake, and we won the game with it. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here, and we're going to end up going for a Hog Rider. We're going to see what's up, we're going to see what's good, and we'll see what this guy's got. He's got Prince and Ice Spirit, so not the best situation for us. This is telling me that he's probably not going to have a defensive building. And I'm not about that life since we have Earthquake. Makes it a little bit sad here. Let's go for a mini Pekka on defense against this Prince. We're going to be able to kill that. And he's going to go for Mega Me, a really aggressive posturing. I could have snowballed that closer to my tower. Would have also been the 2 elixir that I needed to spend anyway. Then he would have had to respond to the mini Pekka. So I think that would have been the best play possible, is like snowballing that like aggressively towards my tower since he dropped it so far over the river. But I'm just not used to that, so I didn't make the judgment call there, guys. But in retrospect, hindsight is 20/20, and I should have snowballed. So he's probably going to zap this. So let's go for bats early on. He's going to log. Now he's going to zap. Go for Skellies. We're going for a mini Pekka here. He has no way of killing the skeletons, so kind of want to end up supporting this. So then when he goes in for Prince, then the Prince will actually maybe hit the skeletons for a little bit. He's going to end up going for an Ice Spirit. The skeletons are actually going to allow us to get so much damage. Let's go, man. That's what I'm talking about. We get a mini Pekka connection, and that is what's good, man. Let's go. So whenever you end up having skeletons, you know they end up having like mini Pekka or Prince or some single targeting unit that is like really horrible at killing multiple things at once. Always try to go in for like a Hog Rider or a mini Pekka with it and get some value, because the skeletons will be distracting and it is so dang obnoxious. Okay, bad bats there. That's okay though. Let's try to keep it alive a little bit longer. Don't even get a hit. Let's just go in for a Hog Rider. Maybe we can force out something from him. He's going to end up going in for a Prince. So let's go for Mini Pekka in the back, and then we'll go Ice Golem in front with Skeletons in front of that. So then the Prince ends up clobbering that instead. So we're going for our bats here as well, and then we should be able to get away with another Mini Pekka after he fireballs. Oh, really well played on his end, pushing the Musketeer to the opposite lane. Maybe we can get an Ice Golem in front of that, so then we bait out a log. That'd be ideal for me, at least. Because the Musketeer would take out his entire left tower. He might just let it go, man. Holy crap. Let's go, man. So, yeah, he's just letting that happen. I think we're kind of just stunting on him at this point. Like, there's no way for him to break through with Mini Pekka. It's just too cost efficient for us. We didn't even need that tower damage on the left, but we got it anyway. Oh my goodness. What tower do I want to go for? When you have that opportunity, when you have the choice of picking whatever tower you want, you know the game is well in your favor. So we're going to end up going for a snowball to make sure that we get that last hit. And we walk away with a clean W. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you. I think that's 7 wins in a row right now. I think we're absolutely killing the game right now. Not losing anytime soon. I'm going to sauce out a good luck here. We're going to drop Skellies in the back. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's good. And this guy is going to end up dropping minions. So it's probably going to be Pekka, guys. It could end up being like a Lava Hound deck, but it's most certainly going to be Pekka now, after seeing the dankest of princes. So, since I don't end up having Ice Golem or anything, I think I have to go in for a mini Pekka. We are going to be able to kill that. And I'll try to get it with bats, I think. Not allowed in this juncture, this man says. Goes in for a zap. So we have to end up going for the Ice Golem to go and kite everything opposite lane, engaging both towers. Alright, since he's got Pekka, we already know the rules, guys. Don't go for Earthquakes unless you're finishing off the game. You don't go in for Ice Golem in most situations. But whenever we see you do that, that is an invitation for me to go in for a Hog Rider plus Mini Pekka push on the right-hand side. We'll take it. It's going to be a lot of damage, man. That Mini Pekka should connect to the tower if you don't drop a ton of elixir. So it feels pretty good for me. We can go in for a Musketeer here, and then go and kite everything, I believe. Or just go and kite the Bandit as well, and that's fine for me. We go for a Skellies here. We should be able to finish everything off with just the Musketeer and then counter push afterward. So let's go for Hog. Muskie should have been dropped a little bit lower because I think it's going to die. Still fine, though. It doesn't get a hit on our tower. So we're still doing pretty well. I don't want to go for bats. I'd rather go in for a snowball to deny damage from this Electro Wizard. Went for a zap. He thought we were drop bats too, man. Feels good that I didn't go in for bats there. That would have been an extravagant amount of damage for him. He's got matchup here, but I still think I can win it. Still think I can, boys. So let's go for another Musketeer in the back. If only I dropped it a little bit shallower, so then the Pekka didn't hit it. He's going to end up doing the exact same tactics. He doesn't end up having a zap, though, so let's go for this. Probably should have saved our Ice Golem, but I think I can get back to it. So that was my play. I think we can get back to it here. I end up going for a Snowball and get that mini Pekka on the tower. Then end up going for a sequence of bats. Kill the Band-Aid here with an Ice Golem, pull the Pekka back. So nice, man. I don't think I could have played that any better. Playing aggressive with mini Pekka when they drop Pekka in the back, it's just so clean. People just don't know it. I learned it, and it helped me so much in this matchup. I was losing it, and then I started winning every single time. Even though they have matchup, you just wait for them to go for the Pekka in the back, because most people don't understand that they can't do that. They have to save it for the Hog Rider. And when they mess that up, you just collect W's left and right. So let's just go in for another mini Pekka here, and then go get away with Skelly's. Should be able to walk away with a W with just an Ice Golem here. There's no way he's able to break through this. Dark Prince is just going to go and target that instead. GG, well played, and peace out, Girl Scout. Pleasure playing against you, and it was awesome asserting dominance there. 8-0, guys. We are not losing today. As I said before, we're going to keep killing the game. We're all about that life of destroying Pekka players. We're end up going for a Hog Rider to go kick off the game. We'll see what's up. We'll see what's popping. This guy's going to go for bats. We're going to go and snowball them right out of the sky and get a couple extra hits for our troubles. Let's go, guys. Oh, why did I say let's go? We know what it is. It's Lava Clone today. Oh, man. I was like, let's go. I was celebrating, and this is what I get for celebrating, guys. I get cloned straight to the face. Fortunately, we will be able to slaughter everything that he's got in store for us since we end up having our bats, and he doesn't have Snowball and Cycle. So since we tucked our Musketeer in the corner, he's going to stay alive, or she's going to stay alive. We should be able to put in the pain with this offense. He might go in for a Skarmy. It's not doing it. All right, we're just going to relax, and we're going to drop Skeletons on defense if we need to. I don't know if we do need to. No, that's going to be a dead Lumberjack. All right, we're in a pretty good spot, guys. We know for a fact that he's going to end up going for a Skarmy on defense whenever we go in for our mini Pekka on offense. So I'm thinking that we might want to end up going for like an Ice Golem mini Pekka. We're just going to cycle our Musketeer in the back because that's where he's going to start his Lava Hound or wherever he's going to be dropping his units. And we're going to be able to aid our Musketeer with all these supporting troops, and we should be able to cycle back to a Hog Rider in time to make a very offensive play. If he's not able to start a Lava Hound, he's never going to be able to do anything convincing on offense. Like, anything that he drops doesn't matter, so. We kept up the aggression, so he wasn't able to start a Lava Hound there. Feels really good. Now we're already back to another Musketeer. I know that he's probably going to end up going for a Lava Hound here. I was hoping that he would end up going for the right-hand side. He wanted for the tower they want to defend. He's definitely going to end up going for a Skarmy, so let's go for a preemptive Earthquake. Oh, he didn't drop it in the spot I was assuming that he would. But maybe the mini Pekka is still able to reach the tower. We're not going to do anything really hyper-aggressive. We're just going to relax a bit and drop our Musketeer. We know he's probably going to end up dropping a Flying Machine. We need to go for a preemptive Snowball to kill those bats, otherwise we're in a bad spot. Usually you want to end up going for the Ice Golem and then not waste your Snowball there, but we were forced to do that, guys. We're going to end up going for another Musketeer here, and we want to get back to a Snowball on defense so that we can knock back. You know what? We don't even have to. This is fine. This is perfectly fine, just eating the baby dragon damage. Our tower is at a healthy HP. So I could go for the 3, and I think I kind of want to. He's going to start Lava Hound, and he's only going to end up having Skarmy, and I should be able to snowball it. I don't even need to. We're just going to end up going in for a another pretty massive push with mini Pekka. So this mini Pekka will reach the tower, and we should be able to walk with a W. He's only going to end up having Lumberjack. And the bats should end up dying here. Let's see if that mini Pekka reaches the tower. It really should, guys. We're going to assert dominance against the Lava Clone and 3-crown him. Wipe it into the floor with him. GG, well played, and peace out. So we're going to kick off the game with bats on top of that Barbarial, and then we're going to rush in with the Hog Rider. Let's see what this guy's got in store for us. So we see a Snowball and an Inferno Tower. Oh, let's go, man. He pushed it out of the way. He's like, you know what, Jake? Just take some extra damage. We're a charity here. Give you everything, man. Anything that you could ever ask for. Your heart desires, just let me know. And the Hog Rider went straight to the tower. He was having a leisurely time. This guy is actually going to play a little bit aggressive now. He's like, you know what? I changed my mind. I want some damage on your tower now. He goes in for a Miner plus Minions push on the left-hand side. And he's got Pekka as well. He's got Pekka Inferno Tower. I'm ready Hog Rider. I'm a little bit shook. I thought I had matchup advantage, guys. I thought we were chilling because I saw an Inferno Tower. I'm like, yo, I got Earthquake. You're going to get shut down. Little did I know, this guy is going to end up having double win condition domination. Let's go on the left-hand side, see if he's going to go drop the Inferno. He probably will. Let's just go Earthquake that immediately. We should be able to break through and get at least one hit on the tower here. I totally thought he might cycle something on the right, but I guess he was just down too much elixir. That Barb does not hit our tower, so we don't have to worry about that. Whenever you're playing against Pekka, one of my #1 rules is never cycle your Ice Golem because you want to save that on defense so they can kite units to the opposite lane. If they drop Pekka in the back, you immediately rush opposite lane with a Hog Rider and then also mini Pekka, so that you keep them at a low amount of elixir so they can't build a huge push on you. And since he doesn't have Pekka, the mini Pekka is able to kill almost anything that he drops on defense. So it's gonna, even though you're spending a lot of elixir there, you're gonna trade really well against them because they can't drop an Electro right on top because your mini Pekka would be slaughtering it. But as long as he has the option of dropping a Pekka on defense, I'm never going to go for a Hog Rider plus Mini Pekka. But when the Pekka's dropped in the back, that's when I unload with the Mini Pekka Hog Rider combination. So that's what you got to learn how to operate against Pekka. And if you guys incorporate that, we'll be very happy. So we're going to end up going for a Hog Rider now. He's probably going for the Inferno. We're going to go Earthquake here. Musketeer is going to get shut down. He's going to go drop Electro again. This is literally like minor control with double win conditions, or double ways of shutting down our win condition. Pretty frustrating, man. Let's just go in for our Hog Rider. Oh, I wish I went opposite. He's not going to be able to get back to the Inferno Tower, but he's going to go and knock our Hog Rider closer to the Pekka, so that's infuriating. I'm just going to go Mini Pekka at the river to keep his elixir down. And we need to go for a very high Ice Golem, so we're still able to kite the Pekka. Otherwise, it would go towards the Musketeer, and we can't have that happen. If we went towards the Musketeer, we would have probably just lost the game right now. But I'm not about the life of losing games, guys. So, as you guys saw, it didn't happen that way. So we can end up going in for another Ice Golem here. Let's pull back the Pekka. Oh man, this guy's actually playing pretty well now. So we need to end up going for another Musketeer in the middle. We're going to end up going for Skelly's here. And I think I want to end up going for a Mini Pekka on top of his Miner, so we're able to kill a little bit quicker. So then our tower is able to focus down the things that matter. So unfortunate that this guy's just got so many answers to us. I think we're going to end up having to go in for another Hog Rider since we have those bats already. And he's not going to have Elixir for the Pekka, so we're going to end up going for the Earthquake. Ends up dropping a very high Inferno Tower, but does get shut down with bats. That's the danger of dropping a high building against Earthquake. You guys can think that you're going to avoid it, and you do, but you're going to not be able to avoid all damage since the bats are able to get on top of it so much quicker. As he went for the poison, we're going to go for another Hog Rider, and then we're going to go for the Earthquake because he's not going to have Elixir for the Pekka. We should be able to just like get a ton of damage here and recoup our Elixir investment here. So we're going to go Mini Pekka and make sure that we kill Electro. Notice where I dropped it. It's going to kill Electro and then immediately go back towards the Miner. So he's not going to have Elixir still, so I know that I can go in for a Hog Rider here immediately, and then he might go for the Inferno, so we're going to end up going for the bats pre-placed. And we get right on top of it. So yeah, if you're going to be dropping in the safe spot, you get shattered by the Earthquake that's preemptively dropped. Otherwise, the bats just ravage you. So we're doing really, really well. I know he's going to go drop a Miner, so we're going to immediately go in for a Mini Pekka in the back. I don't know why he didn't change it up and go in the back. This guy's a little bit weird. He's a little bit funky. It's not going to matter though, guys. As you guys can see, even if you're playing against a Inferno Tower Pekka deck, this Hog Rider Earthquake deck can still reign supreme. GG, well played, and peace out, man.